edging and porn. Most men getting lost in porn because when they watch porn, when you watch porn, one porn, every porn, because most porn, the exposure of genitals, has one purpose, and that's just to show how to come. And porn is more visual driven, mostly by men, because we are very visual, and that's not bad, because we needed to be visual when we just go out hunting. We hardwired that way, that we actually just like visual, optically scanning our environment, either for prey or for threats. And that's the same thing, in ancient moments in lovemaking. The animal body, when you just, as a man, fuck, this is the most vulnerable thing. You can be attacked and killed easily. Specifically, the competition about other mates or other predator. They see you as prey and want to kill you. So as a mammal, when you just procreate, you just put yourself in the most vulnerable position, and you need to do that to make sure that the survival of the species is there. So therefore, you just do it fast, and and the average 7.5 minutes or 5.5 minutes even is not by coincidence. So when you watch porn, most clips having just this short, frequency. There's arousal, turn on, and then it's climax, and then it's over. And you can watch all porn. What happens with people after they come? Just watch it. What happens with you after you come? It's over. And when you're on the edge, it's there. So when you watch porn and edge, you literally externalize your experience. So instead of being internalized and training your perception and your awareness in your body, in your experience, you externalize your sexual turn on a screen, and then you just see different things. So you just actually avoid and bypass the inner process of embodiment. So you literally give yourself away when you do that. It's not really helpful and healthy, because most of the time when you do that, you just train that reward path that ends with a dopamine kick through climaxing and orgasm. So your gratification, your reward, your benefit happens through climaxing. So when you watch porn and you edge, it's so much harder. So watching porn will get you away from the inside world and externalize your experience. And that's when you edge and watch porn, you lose yourself. But instead of watching porn, do something different. Do self-porn. So if you have a recording of yourself edging, if you have not climaxing, edging, just the turn on, if you have a recording of you and your partner making love without the goal of coming, just the sensory, sensual, sexual beauty of love making. So when you observe that and you see yourself and you have a relationship to what you see because you are there, you're not a voyeur of somebody else's sexual experience externally. You internalize your experience that you just had, and you can recall because there's a cellular memory of you having that experience. And you edge to watch yourself and your partner. You literally amplify your experience when you make love, when you practice being on the edge while watching yourself. Can you imagine what I'm saying? Does that make sense? So it's a beautiful process, self-porn, and you embody, you internalize the sensation. I hope that makes sense. Edging and porn is something I would be really careful about, but edging and self-porn is something that I really recommend and support. So you go to the edge while you watch yourself, you are internalizing your experience, that you see, that you had internalized when you did it and recorded it, and you amplify your experience. It's profound. Give it a try, give it a go. Edging and self-porn, love yourself. Let's watch the next video. Edging is a very individual process and depends on so many different facts, depending on where you are as an individual. So I've been coaching individuals, couples and professionals in this domain for over 2 decades. And if you would like to have any support, feel totally free to use the link in the video description and book a free discovery call to find out how I can support you best. Looking forward to talking with you. See you there.